Back with Bobby and JJ Radio, we have Mr. David Dilling here of Filters, the number 4 Air. So that's Filters4Air. Just talking to David here in the green room, and I think
air filters.
He has a solution. It doesn't sound exciting, but this is a solution to a lot of our clients' problems, because we obviously sell real estate, and then we get the call, right? How many months into the new transaction, the new buyer comes home?
3 or 4 months, we get a call, someone's wrong with AC.
Someone's wrong with AC. But right around this time when it gets extremely hot, and 9 times out of 10, we're like, you've changed the filter like every 3 weeks like you're supposed to.
Well, the thing that people usually do is they call the AC repair company.
Right.
And then they swap out the filter before they show up. And like, it's been clean the whole time. I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
so that's what I do anyways.
That's definitely what I do too. But David here may have a solution. I think David might have a solution for us.
I do have a solution.
First of all, thanks, David, for hanging out with us. David is the best dressed guy in the studio by far, bar none. That jacket.
It's because I'm not wearing any clothes. So.
Oh, hello. All right. Pan out, because that's weird. But that is a really nice jacket, by the way, David. All right, so thank you for hanging out with us. Talk about Filters4Air.
I started this business about a year ago, and what it is a subscription-based home delivery air filter service. And what we do is we will drop off the exact number of filters you need, the correct size, every month, every 2 months, every 3 months, however often you sign up for it.
Sure.
And the nice thing about it is it reminds you to change your filters when they show up at your door.
Well, you're not going to forget when you have this thing, right? I mean, if this was delivered to my house, I would definitely be using it, right? Look at this thing right here. Look at that. That's Filters4Air. So this goes to everyone's home. Let's say I do a monthly subscription. This is going to come to my house every month.
Yes.
Full of all, because I think I need like 7 air filters.
Then you'll get 2 boxes.
2 boxes. Bob, you would remember?
I think would be, tenants will never change out a filter.
Tenants. So what about, because as a landlord,
I would automatically charge it.
David, I think we just found another revenue stream. I'll take 20%. I'll split it with Bob.
Well, I came up with it.
Oh, my bad.
We also have an installation service that we just added about a month ago. Mm-hmm. So we will come out and also install your filter.
Wow. In the correct way, in the right, because
we hope so.
Yeah, there's ways that you can.
So as a landlord, this is cheap compared to replacing a whole unit.
Because as a landlord, we both are. You replace an AC unit like every 4 to 5 years,
or have the coils cleaned, which is $100 every
year, no matter what. Yeah, I love it now even more. So tell me, how did you get into this? You've been.
Where'd you get the idea from?
Well, he's been in the air filter business for a bit, right?
I've been in the air filter business my whole life. I worked for my father's company that made the cheap fiberglass filters that you'd see in Kmart, Albertsons, and stuff like that. So I worked for him, ran his national accounts, even oversaw his production. And after college, he was still paying me about $6.25 an hour.
Nice.
And so he said, someday all this will be yours. And I was like, well, I can't wait that long. And so my dad lived to be 94.
Wow.
But before that, 20 years earlier, I said, I just can't take this anymore. So I decided to start making pleated filters because that was kind of the new rage coming out. And so...
for the layman's out there, pleated means what?
Pleated is like a lampshade, and what it is, it's more surface area on the filter, so it doesn't restrict the airflow. Mm-hmm. And so, anyway, I didn't have any money, didn't have anything, and so luckily there was an engineer from a big filter company that started on his own manufacturing equipment for small filter manufacturers. So he said, see what you can do with this and pay me when you can. Mm-hmm. And so I got started doing that. And my first orders, I didn't have any money to buy boxes. So I got the boxes out of the Eckerd Pharmacy trash can because they're bringing in their Christmas ornaments from China.
Nice.
So that's how I started shipping my first orders.
This is the best dumpster diving ever, dude.
And
now I'm really jealous of his jacket. I mean, it goes from dumpster diving to the best dressed guy that's ever been on Bobby and JJ Radio. I love it.
And so from there, I just started making filters for distributors. We sell to hospitals, commercial buildings, basically anyone that will buy a filter. Mm-hmm. And so the individuals or the homeowner filters came about from a neighbor saying, hey, I can't find the size in the store. Can you make it for me? Mm-hmm. And so we make probably 300 different sizes a month. And so then it kind of grew from there, and we were dropping them off, and we were invoicing someone out for $15 or $10. And it was a totally different business from our main business of selling 18-wheeler loads of product. Mm-hmm. So I decided to start doing the Filters4Air, which is an online business. Mm-hmm. And so people can go in and put in their start date and how often they want it, their quantity, their sizes. They can start and stop their service anytime. Mm-hmm. And so it's a pretty clean process.
Yeah, no fuss. So if you start to figure you can remember to go to H-E-B or to Lowe's or Home Depot and get them yourself, you can just say, never mind, I'm good.
Yeah, and the great thing, you see people in the store, they're on their phone or calling, I forgot my size, I think it's this size, and they're looking down the store
I always take a
shelves.
picture of it, and I keep it on my phone.
Mm. Yeah, and a lot of times people will buy a dozen of them, they'll put them in the garage, they'll get dust on them, and they forget to change them. So it's we'll send out reminders also, and we also have a newsletter and a blog. And another benefit besides, another benefit to changing your air filter is saving energy.
Mm-hmm. Sure.
And so your compressor's working less, and with a clogged filter, you're trying to move air through that clogged filter.
It's like running a marathon with like some coffee
with
straws,
a straw,
right?
Yes. It's exactly like that. You're just going to huff and puff a lot harder, right? I love it. So the process is easy. You go to, let's see here, filter4air.com.
Yes.
You just put in one time how many filters you need and the sizes.
Yes.
And then it's automated from there on out.
And it's automated from there on out.
All right. So filters4air.com, or you can call them with any questions at 210-228-2833. Again, that's 210-228-2833. We're going to take a quick break, talk to our show sponsors. You can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Be a fan of our show at bobbyandjzradio.com.